Okay, here we go. I think we're live. Turn that down just a bit. There we go. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a little break from Metroid. Get back to my run through of Breath of the Wild. Oh, I have two chats opened. That's weird. There we go. In hero mode or challenge mode, or whatever it's called. Before I started, I actually sold some stuff that I've been meaning to sell. What did I pin there? I guess that's a... guessing that's a shrine. It's been a little while. I've been playing Metroid on 3DS. I'm trying to remember where I was here. Well, okay, so I'm in the middle-ish area here. Let's check out, let's find that horse god. I think that's a good place to head towards. We'll see if we find any Koroks on the way. Oops. I don't know if I've played on a Friday night. I feel like I should be. Seems to be a popular time to stream. I just have to tear myself away from other people's. This looks like a Korok. Oh, I know which one this is. Let me see here. I want to come back here, so. Oh, where did I register that last? Huh. I don't know why I did that, but I think I'm good to place it there. So let's go get this one. I'm gonna put on my climbing gear. I've only got 2 pieces. Damn. I got ways to go. Get there. Oh yeah. So, that was pretty easy. Where am I heading back here? Yeah. So, I actually wanted to go back there. Master mode. That's what it's called, master mode. I'm gonna just make sure Twitter worked because last time it didn't. I know why, but yeah. Okay, good. Yep, all good. Alright, so what I was going to do next... Oh yeah, I was going to go... Let me head towards here-ish, because I bet there's Korok seed under that bridge. Maybe, possibly. Oh, there's one over there. I see it. I can see it from here. And there's a chest over there. In fact, I may see the stone that I need. No, it's... Well, are these... Can I pick these up? No. Alright, let's see. Okay, so, missing one. Usually, the direction that the missing one is kind of pointing is the direction you need to go to find the missing stone. These things. So it's got to be here. There it is. And the trick is to try and drop this in a way that it won't skitter off and make me lose it. Well, we'll give this a shot. Oh, look at that. Actually, I didn't have to drop it. Didn't realize I could jump that far. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna go back this way. How many arrows? Oh, pretty good. Alright. Kill these guys. They're very averse to flying chests. Ooh, whoa! 61! Holy crap! That's awesome! That's the best weapon I've... Wow! I don't know, I guess it's not... I was not expecting that. Fortunately, those demon carvers are quite fragile. They break very quickly. But wow, that's maybe the best weapon I've gotten so far. That's amazing. Let me switch back. I don't think there's any enemies over here, but you never know. Oh, you know what else I can do? I'm actually gonna turn this up. I can barely hear it. Some parts that rely on auditory cues. So I'm gonna equip my mask. So that will actually shake when I'm close to a Korok. I don't happen to see it. Ooh, some butterflies. Nice. Oh, it's too high. Oh, there we go. I think there's some frogs around here too. There's a winter wing. I don't think I can get to that one. There's a lot of butterflies around here. I can't get to that one. Ooh, I haven't got one of those yet. Do the overhead view so I can tell exactly where it is above me. Oops. Did not mean to jump. Frogs, you don't have to sneak, you just have to be a little bit fast. Oh, and there should be a chest over here too. Oh, some mushrooms. Ah, there you are. Man, it's a DLC. Piece of armor, I believe. Or the DLC saddle. Nice, ancient saddle. Once you get the ancient saddle and the ancient bridle, maybe, you can actually teleport your horse wherever it is to wherever you are. Can I catch him? Normally you can only summon your horse from short distances, but... Oh, dang. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's wake this guy up. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. You gotta be a obsessed collector in this game. So you need all of this stuff to upgrade all your armor eventually. I think this one only needs 1,000. Melania. Okay. Sure. We're too kind. Slightly different from most of the other fairies. Oh, at last. Free of that tiny bud after so long. If my arms were corporeal, they'd have cramped for sure. And you're the one who set me free, are you not? My name is Melania. I am the god who watches over the horses of this world. Suppose you deserve a reward for setting me free. What shall I do? Shall I make you my meal? Haha, I only jest. If a horse you love passes away from some sort of tragic, fatal accident, it is within my power to revive that horse. However, if I detect vile intent behind the death of your horse, you will suffer my wrath. I only jest. Let me see. I'm good with horses. Yes. I don't know if I've ever actually used this guy, but yeah, you know, I like to revive him anyway. And there is that saddle that I needed to get. Alright, let's head for Heron Lake. I believe there's a... Oh my gosh, what do I... Oh, I can get rid of that. I believe there is a... Talus there. I think I'm going to beam back here. Let me make sure Twitch is running here. I believe it is. Yeah, all good. I just get paranoid about all the streams. Alrighty. Yes, I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Stream.me, Periscope. Oh, I should add DLive. I noticed DLive just joined or partnered with Restream, so couldn't, if there was a way, I couldn't figure out before how to connect to DLive, but now should be easy. Oh, look at that. There's another one. It's another Korok. Let's have to dive into this. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll do the shrines at the Lost Woods. Oh gosh, should I get out of here? Yeah. Can I get up here without the climbing gear? I think so. There we go. Yeah, but for now I'm gonna head for the Theron region. What do I have that might break that a little better? Alright. There we go. Let's switch back. Actually, when I get to the Talus, I'm going to use something a little stronger. Ooh, I see a chest. Can I get to that? I see some other stuff. Ooh, there's lots of stuff over here. I see another chest. Is that a real chest? No. That's actually an Octorok disguised. Alright. Otherwise it would have turned red. Let's use this. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. All kinds of goodies. Yeah, let me put this back on. Okay. I think there's a Talus over there, maybe? Somewhere? Well, I'll find him in a second. What? What was that? Oh, it was a deer. Okay. It's like, that was an interesting sound. Can I get to the top? I'm not going to jump because I don't use up extra stamina. I think I can get there. Oh yeah. There's a tower too. Oh. I thought there was a chest up here. Darn it. Well, I guess I could try for that. And it's going to be at the top of that other one. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can get there. Oh yeah, easy. Bye-bye. Alright, where to next? I hear Octoroks all around me, but I don't know if they've seen me yet. I know there was something over here. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, there. That might be a Talus, but let me get this first. Oh dear. What else? I'll have much use for this. Oh. Oh, it's not a Talus, it's a, one of those guys. Sweet. Alright, well, he's still gonna need some pretty strong weaponry. Pinox. Oh. Oh, darn it, it's too slow. Oh, got it. Do I have any... I need to burn off these things. Should do it. Nice, got some good weapons too. Oh, let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah, Royal Claymore, a couple of those. A Royal Broadsword. Cool, let's stick with this for now. Oh, there's some wild horses over there. There's that tower. I do need to get to eventually. It's going to require a bit of climbing, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna... Is that what I have the green? Yeah. That's where my green marker is. Doo-dee-doo. Shoot some dinner. Oh, I forgot to change out of my climbing gear. I could have been very badly hurt by that guy. Oh, I hear someone, yeah, getting attacked. Oh, nice. Cute.
Protection, now ready to roll.
Takes care of him. Now, a little frame rate issue here. Guess there's a lot of grass. Hi. Never even saw them coming. That's exactly why I didn't want to go truffle hunting. Lousy gnat. Gnat. Thinking. Ooh, there's something here. Take your truffles. Sometimes there's bugs on these trees too. Yeah. Oh dear. Oops. Got his head back. Oh, another one. Gotcha. I think I'm going to leave that spear. It's probably pretty crappy. Oh. Are these the same people? No, they're different. Looking for a dragon. Okay. Do I want that spear? That's pretty bad. Okay. Now the tower is right there, but I think maybe a better place to get across. Because, yeah, that's kind of a wide gap. Oh, hey Alan, how's it going? I'm playing Zelda today. tonight? How's your Friday turning out? Ooh, there's a shrine. Watching Creep the movie. Creep. I know I've seen Creep Show. I don't know if I've seen that one. Sounds like fun. With someone? I hope. Oh. Yeah, I got him. He was charging me. Oh, that was a beetle. Shoot. Scared him away. Those are tough to find, too. Oh, maybe there'll be more. What is this game about? Well, it is the latest in the Legend of Zelda series, which is a long-running, very long-running series going back to 1986. It's Nintendo exclusive, and I play the role of Link, who is on a quest to save Princess Zelda. Hence the name Legend of Zelda. Oh, look at that. My Twitch little description is not correct. So, update that. Basically, so each game in the series, most of them have basically that same, yeah, saving the princess is sexist. Although this one's, they've mixed it up a little, but generally speaking, most of the games in the series follow that rule, and the main antagonist in these games is Ganon, and he takes several different forms depending on what iteration. In this case, basically 100 years ago he destroyed the world and even managed to pretty much kill Link. He was placed in a shrine of resurrection, which revived him over the course of 100 years. And in the meantime, Zelda actually is fighting against Ganon, so she is keeping him at bay for 100 years, using magic, of course. So 100 years rolls by, Link wakes up, discovers that Zelda's power is waning, that she is losing control over Ganon. The world is kind of rebuilt somewhat, but still a lot of ruins, and he has to essentially go to the castle, Hyrule Castle, and rescue her. But you know, she's tough in this game. She actually kind of saves him when he, you know, gets close to death the first time around. And then yeah, in the meantime, she's been fighting the big bad guy this whole time. So she's tough. Do you have to fight people? Well, you fight monsters. Yeah, there are people, actually. There is a clan called the Yiga clan that occasionally attacks you. He's got a lot of good-looking stuff here. I should get all of this. But yeah, it's mostly monsters. Occasionally some people attack. It's completely open world. Apparently they actually did take a lot of inspiration from Skyrim. And so it's totally open world. You can complete it in any order you like. You can go straight to the end, right at the beginning if you want to. Dueling Peaks. Of course, it would be very difficult if you went straight to the end. In the meantime, sort of the optimal way to go through the game is to, let me see if I can show you, is to basically conquer these divine beasts, which are weapons that were discovered back 100 years ago, never were properly used, and you have to they were basically taken over by Ganon, and you have to defeat them to get these magic spells, and once you defeat all 4, you get an advantage near the end of the game. And then there's also these shrines that give you these spirit orbs, and you trade in spirit orbs for more hearts and more stamina. So any characters that help you, well, there's these people. You run into a lot of NPCs. Oh, that one's asleep.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. There is a bird person called a Rito, who you see here and there, who gives you hints as far as some puzzles are concerned. Mostly to find certain hidden shrines. Let's see what this guy's. Usually this guy sells arrows. Yeah. Arrows are very difficult to find in this game. Are there any feminist PCs to kill? You mean NPCs? No, you can't kill the NPCs. And I'm trying to think if there's actually any... I think all of the people that ever attack you are male. So, yes, it's... You would think it would be actually kind of a non-controversial game, but of course, when it first came out, I definitely saw some complaining about, oh, rescuing the princess. And it was like, seriously, people were like, you've not even played the game. Like, you know, the usual suspects came out. Glowing blue bunny. And people were like, no, you clearly didn't play the game, because, yeah, Zelda is portrayed as very heroic. So yeah, you can't do absolutely anything. It's not like fully Skyrim, you can do absolutely anything. Must be games for female. Well, I'm sure there are, yeah. I mean, you know, I play a lot of Metroid, and at least the female protagonist. Ooh, it's a wind. Oh, that means there's a dragon nearby. Where is he? Oh, he's way over there. Shoot. If you shoot dragons with an arrow, they give you things. They reward you for shooting them. Oops. I'm trying to get to the top of this. If I can. Fortunately, you can't climb like fully upside down, but you can climb pretty steep angles. Yeah, and I mean, you know, the Resident Evil protagonist is female. So yeah, there's plenty of games like that. There's really no reason to say, oh, there can never be any games where you rescue the princess. So yeah, I was getting that because... Oh, I bet the NPC's asleep. How do you know what to do in games? Well, I mean, at the beginning of this game, you get some direction. So, at the beginning, here, I'll show you that too. So you're filling out this map, and you find these towers that fill out the map. But in the beginning, you start out here, the Shrine of Resurrection, and this is called the Great Plateau. And it's a bit tutorial-y, so at first it's not, you can't go anywhere. You have to get these 4 shrines, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so they walk you through, you know, what shrines are, what the point is, and the shrines give you, those first 4 shrines give you these runes that have different that give you different abilities. Like this is a magnesis. If you see anything metal, you can lift it up. So yeah, there's kind of a tutorial, and the king of Hyrule, who you find out basically at the end of the tutorial is dead. He helps you through and kind of teaches you the basics. But there's definitely tricks that you kind of learn as you go along, like feeding apples to dogs. Oh, that dragon's back, but I'll get him later. And you do talk to... I was going to say, you do talk to the NPCs. If I didn't quickly run through their dialogue, some of them give you hints. You know, there's a nice progression. There's kind of a nice curve. Will you eat your apple, please? But in the main game, yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, it's easy to get a hold of. It's not too hard. Which is why they have a second mode. I think you have to beat the game once. And once you do that, you can do master mode, which is what I'm playing. And that gets quite challenging. So yeah, there's basically two difficulty levels. And yeah. Easy mode is quite easy. Oh, there. That's why I was feeding apples to the dog. Because he leads you to a chest. There we go. Oh, it gave me a relatively worthless weapon. Lovely. I'm gonna actually... That blink, that beeping that you hear is actually, it's an indicator that I'm near a shrine. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that right now. You can sleep, because there's, you know, to let time pass till day. But, instead of doing that, I'm going to do this shrine. After I get some bananas. And this herb. So, I'll get a bomb. There we go. But yeah, definitely normal mode is fairly easy. And there's definitely a difficulty progression, so sort of as you get farther away from the inside, from, you know, the inner ring and go out, things get more and more difficult as you go. Oh, and as you defeat the those two icons there that are moving, those are actually indicating that I've defeated 2 of the 4 divine beasts. And as you defeat those, all of the enemies get harder and harder as the game progresses. So yeah, it's really awesome. It's very well balanced. It actually won Game of the Year in 2017, I believe, is when it came out. So yeah, it was easily one of the best games, I would say, of all time. So yes, this is called the Stasis Rune, and as soon as it refills again, if I went up on here, this would actually move. So I can actually force it to stay put, so I can get up there. Another weapon. Uh-oh, that's what I thought. Alright. You can actually expand your inventory as you go. But at the moment, it's rather small. I'm up late here to give you shit. But send Peach my positive karma. Well, thank you, fellow bastard. Alan Harris is in here too. Watcher. So you're not alone. He's on stream.me. What are you doing on YouTube? Don't you know stream.me is the ultimate HNN chat? No, that's fine. Either one is fine. I was supposed to see her today, but I screwed up, unfortunately. Oh, it doesn't matter. I see your chats either way. Perfectly fine. I actually need to grab this chest. If I can. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Let's try that again. Yeah, I was supposed to see her today. I was going to take her to the doctor, and I screwed up. I assumed she was going to text me if she was good to go, because she wasn't sure if she would be up for it. And she was assuming I would text her if I was good to go. So neither of us texted, and then I texted her right before the appointment. I was like, oh, well, I guess you weren't able to go. And she's like, yeah, I was just waiting for you. I was like, what? So, yeah, oh well. I'll see her soon, hopefully. Yeah, I hate that. There we go. Physics. Great. So, yeah, that kind of sucked, but, you know, what are you going to do? Let's see. I'm going to grab this, put it right here for a second. Yeah, problem is she's been very, well, you know, I've told you, shoot. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll put it over here. She's been very ill lately, and so I don't get to see her as much as I would like to. Oh, did that work? Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. I don't have all of the cool icons that HB does. I have to do this quickly. Actually, I don't know. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that. Ta-da! Yeah, well, I saw her on Tuesday, but yeah. She hadn't slept in a long time. See, I didn't want to bug her because she hadn't slept since, like, Monday. And, but, you know, whatever. She wanted me, apparently, to text her. I told her, I was like, well, get some sleep tonight, and maybe we can hang out this weekend. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. She's doing better. She had a period around the holidays. It's actually getting better and better, less often, but she gets hypothermia every once in a while. It's a thyroid issue. And so it's like one day she woke up and she was like, it's somewhere in the 80s. Like her core body temperature was like 88 or something. And that messed her up for like weeks. I mean, that basically knocked her out for a couple of weeks. So that's just why it's been a particularly rough period of time. That does not happen very often, but yeah. When it does, she doesn't feel good for many, many days. But it hadn't happened since, and she's getting much better. Yeah, okay, so this is the person who actually was wanting me to grab the axe off the roof, and I already got it. Oh no, Alan, that's my girlfriend. Her name's Peach. Yeah, she has awful insomnia. So, yeah. I've told Watcher the whole story. Oops. Yay, I got a rubber helm. That's good for if I'm afraid I might get electrocuted. It reduces the damage. Yeah. So yeah, what was I going to say about that? Squeeze. That's right. Definitely is. The love of my life. I'm kind of amazing that I didn't find her until I was like 36, 37. So just proves there's always hope. Did I tell you? I've told, yeah, I told everyone. I don't know if Alan knows, but yeah, I told everyone about the my gunshot wound from last year. I don't know if you ever heard that story, but yeah, I happened to. I told the entire H&N chat like shortly after it happened. But if you'd like, I'd be happy to relate the story again. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I always wonder if people know what the heck you're talking about. That was a while ago before stream. Before stream.me. I mean, I'm gonna switch to a different bow. I don't have to, it's just a funny story that, as long as I'm trying to think of funny stories about Peach. Oh wow, when did I get this bow? That's like better. Okay. So I need to get to that tower over there. I wish I knew if there's a way. Let them be jealous. We know it's nothing but friendly jest. What are you referring to? I did not shoot myself. No. You have got that wrong, my friend. I did not shoot myself. She shot me. By accident. By accident. It was by accident. 100%. Yes. I probably shouldn't share that story anymore. Sounds bad. But it is rather funny, considering I survived and everything's fine. Ooh. Blobby things. I think these are called choo-choos. Yes, because they drop choo-choo jelly. How the gunshot suicide prevention? What? Tell Alan how the gunshots suicide prevention occurred. I'm not sure what you mean by that. No good Dems trying to ban guns when they can't kill. That's right, you can't kill me. Well, it's, you know, it's one of those things where it kind of bugs me because, you know, the whole line about, oh, if you own a gun, you're more likely to shoot yourself or a family member or a loved one. And I'm like, damn it, I proved their point. Oh, Alan, about my troll the ogre, please let loose the hounds of war. Fuckers keep trolling me. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't tell that story because it's like, see, See? You know, you shouldn't own a gun because you just end up shooting yourself. Oh my gosh, Jesus, this scared the hell out of me. Thing just popped out of the ground, didn't it? There we go. I thought you got shot because you took the gun away from her. No! No! Well, you guys remember, you guys have bad memories. Maybe I didn't tell the whole story. I think he wants attention, but fuck it, he'll get it. Man, did I not tell the story? Maybe I just didn't tell it and you guys just made it up or, you know, assumed things. No. So what happened was... Jeez. Ah, man, I gotta set the record straight here. What happened was, she had a friend... Maybe you were drunk. Well, that's possible. She had a friend who was having some issues with her husband. And serious issues. And she was worried that he might hurt her. Talking about... Oh, yeah, I got you, Alan. Thanks. I got that. So we went to check on her because she was like... Oh, gosh. Oh, miss him. Hold on, let me pause. So yeah, we went to check on her. She said something about that he was really, really upset about something. And so we went to check and she grabbed her firearm and it was, she took the magazine out, you know, made sure it was unloaded and everything. So it wasn't loaded. She put it in the glove compartment with the magazine next to it. And we checked on her friend. Never took it out of the glove box. She was fine. Everything was fine. So we went back home. Everything was fine. Went back home, chatted in the car for like 10-20 minutes. She took it out of the glove compartment. She knows more about guns than I do. She put the magazine back in. And then what you're supposed to, or no, I guess you cock the hammer back. She was doing it all correctly. So whatever order it was, she put it back in, she pulled the hammer back, and you're supposed to basically let go and let it slide back into place. I think it's called the hammer, you know, the chamber. Yeah, so she just pulled it back like she's supposed to, let go, let it slide, and she was pointing at the floor. I was watching her do all this, and it was pointed at the floor, and she let it slide back in place, and as soon as it slid back in place, went off. She had her finger out, or I guess this hand, but she never touched the trigger. She just slide back in place, bam, as soon as it slid back. And we still don't know exactly if it was... She suspects that maybe there was like... It wasn't... She suspects maybe it was just a little dirty or something. So we don't know exactly, or if it was defective or what. Obviously that's not supposed to happen. But yeah, then it hit the floor and ricocheted who knows where. The police have it. The police still have it. It's been a year. I should probably go get it back from them, but they still have it. No, that was intentional. She was loading the chamber. She did everything right. It did not have one in the chamber. She put the magazine in. She cocked it to load it. That was intentional. And then she let go, and that's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to just slide in place. And then it would have been loaded. It's not supposed to go off when you do that. So it was either defective or something was wrong with it. But anyway, it was damn lucky it didn't kill us, one of us, because we don't even know where it bounced around. She said she saw it like go by her head, and it hit me right in the knee. So it was weird because she was pointing down, and the next thing I knew, I felt it go right in my knee, and it felt like just a puff of air. It didn't hurt at all. Yeah, if it just, I don't know if that's what you call it. It fired loose, whatever. Something was wrong with it. It's not supposed to do that because she did everything 100% right. And yeah, hit me in the knee. Got it. So let me get a good weapon here. Get these guys. Oh, good. I got it. Yeah, the whole story wrong. That's all right. No, I'm glad I could relate it to you again. Yeah. Oh, actually, and it went through her shoulder. So at some point, it actually went through, like, she had a hole in her shoulder, which I didn't even realize. She didn't tell me about because I was way more hurt than she was. And so she didn't want to tell me about it, and she actually ended up stitching herself up. And she was fine. But yeah, it hit her too. I'm gonna switch. Big old gaggle of keys. So yeah, a friend of ours actually, I thought he shot himself. I would have bet money on it. Tough peaches. She's tough, yeah. Yeah, she stitched herself up, which I was appalled and amazed at, because I was like, why didn't you go to the hospital with me? She was like, I didn't want them to concentrate on me. She was like, because, you know, she has type 1 diabetes and thyroid issues and all this stuff, and she was like, I know what would have happened. I'm the sicker one in general. They would have concentrated on me, and I did not want that. So she stayed home, stitched herself up, while a friend took me to the hospital. And I did pass out at some point during that trip. But, yeah. All good. Got an immediate CAT scan. And, I can get to the top of this. And yeah, like a day later, put a metal rod in my leg. It was a 45, as far as the caliber is concerned. So it shattered my femur and broke my knee bone, and I now have a titanium femur in that leg. So yeah, 45's pretty rough. I don't know. It's big. It's a big caliber. It's the kind where if you want to, can I say this on the stream? If you want to commit suicide, that's the one that will guarantee it will work. Let me put it that way. It's big. If anyone ever wants to do that, don't use a 22. So you'll end up a vegetable. I shouldn't say that. 5 caliber versus 9mm. 9mm, less recoil, higher velocity, 100 bullets. Yeah, so a 45 is actually 11.5mm. Yeah, so it is. It's considered. It's a bit bigger. 9mm versus 11.5. A packet of aspirin. Actually, no. That's a common misconception, Watcher. Best. I really shouldn't be talking about this. Best place is the temple. Make sure you point it slightly back so that it doesn't just go through your eyes. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm going to get banned from YouTube. I'm just saying, you know, if you're going to do it right. Oh my. I shouldn't be talking about this. I'm so gonna get banned. Oh, I missed. There, got that one. Just saying, if anyone wants to know, I have, you know, done my research. Not that I'm going to. I'm not going to. I'm just saying. Just as an academic exercise, I was just curious. Oh, those are pretty weak. Totally academic. It is true just to make sure and humiliate victim. You know, I'm just saying, because you know, it's always a shame when somebody ends up, you know, basically having to be taken care of. For the rest of their lives, and I don't want to see families have to go through that. It's important to be responsible in life as well as death. Don't brag about our three-way. I disavow interaction with any of you. Well, oh, it's a bass. I disavow as well. Thanks for stopping by. The only reason I looked it up, honestly, was just that, you know, I had a friend who was terminal, or I shouldn't say friend. I know someone who was terminal, you know, had cancer, and this was important to know. So, but anyway, on that bright note, thank you very much, Watcher. I appreciate it. I won't talk about that anymore. We are playing Zelda! Hooray! So, good night. Thanks. I will see you tomorrow, presumably, in the chat. BuzzFeed is full of shit, by the way. Oh man, how am I gonna jump and get this? Oh man, so close. I'm sure. I don't know what HB had to do. Oh wow, 5:30 a.m. Where are you? Oh, you're in England. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's only 10:30 at night for me, so yeah. Thanks. I will see you later. Oh yeah, tonight, 8 p.m. I'll be there. How am I going to get to the top of that? Ooh, boy. Oh, I know. Go back to the top of this tower. Well, no wait, that won't take me there. Let me see. Actually, I think I want to go here-ish. That shows up on the map there. Here we go. Ooh, there's bananas. Now I'm worried about who else might have been listening in on that conversation. Let's see. Oh, it's showing 3 people, and they may all be me. Is that where? Yeah, 3 viewers. That got weird. That got weird very fast. Not mean for that to go that way. That's all right. Let's see. Oh, that guy had a hardy bass inside of him. Oh, is that a chest? I see a chest. Always a joy. Got him. Oh my. This guy's fire arrows. Don't you shoot those at me. Got him. Oh. Wait. Is that not a chest? Oh shoot. It's way over there. How? I can't reach that. Darn it. I thought I saw one closer. This way. Imagination. Alright, so I'm going to be swimming. So, I'm going to put on my swimming gear. It's a little tricky. See, I can't climb because it's raining. Anyone? If you haven't played this game, the physics are very realistic when it's raining, unfortunately. Let me use these up. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to climb because you constantly slip. There we go. What? There's nothing here. What the heck? Did I already get what was there? Maybe I did. I don't know. So climbing's out, but I can swim. Actually, before I do that... accidentally climbed. I'm gonna check for chests. Oh, look at that. That's... oh, I can't... shoot. Okay, we're gonna use Cryonisis instead. Build a platform. There we go. Sweet. In fact, I'm going to do that farther down. Just in case I can't get... well, no, I have a lot of stamina. Should be good. Alright. Oh. Dragon. Where is he? Oh, he's still way over there. Still too far away. I'll get him. It's just other stuff that I want to do first. Huh? Let's see if I can reach it. Oh, I think I did. Cool, I'll get that later. It's always fun. Yeah, that dragon just keeps coming back over and over, so you can keep shooting him. Oh shoot, one of them fell. Nice. There we go. Okay, so there should be another chest. I guess that's the one I'm looking for. What is he doing? Bull doesn't look too happy about me getting close. There we go. I think... Yep, that's another DLC chest. Huzzah! Ooh, Phantom Ganon Skull. Ooh, stealth up. Nice. Stay away. Is he coming at me? He's coming at me or trying to get away from me? Okay. This one's tricky. How do I get this to... Uh-oh. Cool. I'm gonna get this to move, but how do I... Oh, damn it. See, how do I... How do I get this thing to move? Doesn't work. Okay, that moved it a little more. Oh, I can do it from here. This is tricky. Here we go. That's good. Oh, whoa, maybe not. Oh yeah, just barely. Ooh. Another double axe. So that was actually kind of useless. Alright, so there is another shrine. Somewhere. I can get rid of this. I think it's over there. Yeah, I think it's right behind that waterfall. I believe. Where's that? Oh, it's right there. I'm headed for you, Korok. Here I come. Did I get there on time? Yay! I did it. I just need to float back down or fall. At any rate, I need to get behind this waterfall. That? There it is. Ta-da! Oh, I missed that one comment. Scottish hitmen shoot their victims up bum. I did not want to know that. I didn't even know what... lovely. Lovely. Exactly what I wanted to know. What is that? Oh, it was kisses. I see, I see. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this is like... kind of like golf. I have to hit this at just the right moment so that the ball lands in the right place. Yeah, that worked. That was easy. Ooh. And then it throws a chest at me. Alright, well that was good, but not the one I actually need. get to the end, I need a key. And that would be this one. So, did figure out a trick. You can actually do this in such a way that yeah, you can time it, but that makes it easier. I like doing this. Ta-da! Yeah, you can time it actually correctly so that you can get it in between those two things, but no need when you can freeze one of them. Oops. There we go. Let's see here. I saw this name, Jean de Valet Shadow Band, and I was like, someone who just followed me, I guess, and I just caught it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, what? Shadow Band? What? Am I Shadow Band? What's going? I'm confused. What's happening? What's happening? Where am I? Yes, it was somewhat disconcerting. I was like, oh, that's just the person's name. I'm not Shadow Band, and they're not Shadow Band. It's just their name. I think actually, it's gonna be a long stream, but I am gonna take a quick break. Whoa. Hello. Oh gosh, I did shoot that dragon. I'll have to look for that later. I don't think it disappears. Maybe it does. I don't know. I did actually hit that dragon, and a scale should have fallen off, but I don't know exactly where. And I don't believe, I believe it stays put until you get it. But I totally forgot to go get it. So, oh, I know what I can do. Duh. I always forget about this. I'm going to set my travel medallion. Oops. Like so. Now I'm going to go get it. And I can come right back. Handy little item. Let's find that, whatever it was, scale. Might be hard to see because of the rain, but it does tend to glow pretty brightly. I don't see it around here. Let's see. Might have disappeared when I went into the shrine, but I'm not sure. It might also just be who knows where. If it lands in the water, it does float, and you should be able to see that. Oops, do that. Should be able to see it, but it does shine, but you know, you do have to be somewhat close. It's not like the star fragments. Oops, sorry. Hit him in the face. Star fragments are even easier to see because they shoot like a beam of light up into the sky, so you can see them from pretty far away. Oh my. Shut up. Ew. Okay, he can't hit me from there. I feel like it may have actually gone over the waterfall. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna see if I can get to this. There we go. Ooh, another bow. Uh-oh. Darn it. That looked like a good one too. I'm gonna drop that one. Nice. Yeah, it's like a triple bow. Shut up. Man, I keep missing the face. Ah! Oh, good. Phew. Dropped the bow with that. Oh man, look at the hearts. He really hurt me there. I'm gonna have to eat something. Nice. Wow. Yeah, that hurt. What have I got? I got that. That. One more. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, nice shock arrows. Those are expensive. If you buy them. Alright, let's see what's over this. Should we want to bet? I will not find it. Oh, is there another one? Where's that coming from? Man, where did that... Can I climb up on these? It's not. Well, shoot. I think it's lost. I think it's lost forever. Oh well. There'll always be more. Let's go back. At least I got a couple of new things. I might just play this all night. Why not? I feel good. Maybe I'll stop and start the stream just to redo the announcement. Well, I guess I could just retweet my... But actually, at the moment, I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minute break. It is currently 10:50 Mountain Time, my time. I will resume in 10 minutes at 11 o'clock. Or I guess it'll be 1 a.m. Eastern. So, be right back. Now I'm back. There we go. I'm watching Yellow Flash. But while I play, I may stop so I can listen to that in a bit, but at the moment I have other things to do around here. Come on. Let's see here. I believe there's a... let's see here. There's a chain there. How do I get that? There we go. Come on. Oh man, how do I... close enough to the edge. There we go. That's how I do it. I guess I could have also done a Cryonis thingy. Let's see. Can I reach all these? Next. Always useful to take your time and find little treasures like this. Especially early in the game, which I'm not super early, but I'm midway through. I could definitely use more rupees and more arrows and more everything. Ooh, it's another phrenic bow. I feel like I should, let's see, probably grab that. Drop that one. So my other phrenic bow is probably close to breaking. That was a quick shot too. Oh, those are the ones I just dropped. Okay, there's more. There's another one over here. Oh, what happened to my... Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Nice. I believe I found 2 of the 4 great fairies, and the 4th one, I believe the 3rd one only takes 1,000 gold. Wait, is there a reason why? Oh yeah, forgot. Makes those float up. Only takes 1,000, but the 4th one takes 10,000. Plus, I have a house that I want to build, or that I want to buy, that costs 3,000, so yeah. Ah, inventory full. Do I even need that? Yeah, why not? Oh my. Good, I grabbed it. How do I... I'm not going to worry about that other one. Yeah, so I need a lot of money, and the best way to get money in this game is to pick up stuff and sell it. That's why I'm taking a bit of time to, you know, grab, oh, you know, those precious gems, and in some cases, rupees directly. Because I'm going to need a lot. Oh look, there's a tree that's blinking out of in and out of existence. Plus, I want to expand my inventory, which is what the Korok seeds are for. And also, you need a lot of materials in order to upgrade your armor, as well as make food for surviving battles and such. Ooh. I'm gonna put on my climbing gear because I'm gonna wanna jump over there. I really need to get that 3rd piece of climbing gear. These bowls are everywhere. Okay, there's a Korok here. I need to make these trees match. Let's see what's missing. Okay. Those ones only have 1, this one has 3. I need to take these. There we go. Alright. So... Oh. I love when they just disappear. What do they leave there? Oh, acorns. I guess those were just there. Okay. There's a shrine over here somewhere. I think it's that. Yeah, I see it. I see it. So this is an interesting little puzzle. There's a shrine over here that is under this little mountain. And you'll notice as soon as I get close, the weather turns to lightning. So the trick is, I need to get the lightning to strike that hill. This guy's gonna give me a hint. Not many could make it up here in such rain. I know a song. Let's hear it. Okay. So yeah, he shows up in certain areas. Particularly interesting. Okay, so that was a little bit of a spark. What I'm going to do is I have to get rid of all metal weapons and shields so the lightning doesn't strike me. And then what I need to do is get myself to the top of this little hill and drop something metal here. How about this shield? That's pretty useless. Ah, there it goes. I see it. There we go. Ta-da! I guess well, if I could find it, I could retrieve that shield. It should be around here somewhere, but I can never seem to find whatever I put on top of there. It kind of gets blasted away. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. It's still there. Sometimes I put a weapon up there and that tends to kind of disappear. Probably ends up flying off the edge of the cliff there. I think what I'm actually going to do, because I really want to see what Yellow Flash is saying now. I think, oh good, this is an easy one. I mean, this is a blessing shrine. You don't have to do anything, they just give it to you. By entering this place, you've already proven your worth. Oh yes, yes I have. Ooh, rubber tights. There we go. So I do think I'm going to take like I'm presuming maybe a 30-minute, maybe I'll say an hour break. Let's see, it's 11:10. I've been going for an hour and 45 minutes. I am going to play more, I promise, to the nobody that's watching. But I am going to pause, take a break, and be back before you know it, as soon as I get out of this shrine. Cool beans. Oh, is he playing something? Alright. Well, yeah, so if you happen to run across this, I will be streaming again shortly, and I do have some interesting things that I am going to be announcing, I think this weekend. We'll see. Might not be until Sunday night, maybe Monday, but I'm going to try. I need to get some things done, and then I've got something interesting to announce relating to comic books, Comicsgate, indie comics in general. So I'm going to pause, and I will see you in about an hour. Bye-bye.